Steve's taking over the broadcast today. What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, coming to you live from Site B at 9:22 this Super Bowl weekend with Steve the Cat sitting in. Meow, 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 meow. It's Friday. It's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game things that might be on sale at your friendly local game store, if you're lucky enough to have a friendly local game store. But don't take my word on it. Remember, we're dealing with the aftermath of the announcement of Diamond and Alliance going belly up. So while they claim these titles might be in stock, it would not hurt you to call ahead and ask to make sure. And if they're not in stock, maybe they can special order them for you. All right, let's see what tickles our fancy this Friday. Go Super Bowl. From Dragon Peak Publishing, we have Lullaby for the Volcanic Worm and Marauders of the Multiverse for my favorite D20 retro clone, DCC. These are soft cover adventures, $10 each. Lullaby for the Volcanic Worm is a zero-level funnel. I love zero-level funnels. On an island, oh, well, there's two. With virgin sacrifices to a dragon that slumbers within a volcano. But if the villagers die, the sacrifice are stocked. Will the dragon awaken and the volcano erupt? Will you have to find a virgin to be tossed into the volcano? Are you the virgin that's going to be tossed in a volcano? So we've got dragons, we got volcanoes, we've got an island, we've got a funnel. Somebody's going to get upset about virgin sacrifices. What's not to love? Marauders of the Multiverse looks like a time travel type game. You are compelled by your own survival to seek out various things for members of the Gene Police. And okay, I don't really know what this is. Marauders of the Multiverse plunder both the ruins of Eon Pass and pockets of its survivors. These maligned fools are compared by their own survival, but also something greater than themselves, such as serving their Gene Police masters or tolling away under the technobabble technomancers. Fortunately, the patron AIs of the old world can be called upon for Sokar, a zine of rule option and adventures ideas. Okay, the first one is very clear what it is. Zero-level funnel. You have to deal with this dragon and a possible volcano. You're on an island, and the usual way to deal with the island is to toss a virgin into the volcano. Very simple. You got to stop the sacrifice, stop the volcano, stop the dragon. The second one, I have no idea what you're saying. What does this mean? But they're $10 each, so I can't really complain. From Catalyst for Shadowrun, for $50, we have Lethal Harvest, a meta-human against monsters doomsday clock adventure. It's set in the world of Shadowrun. You are the PCs. You have to go and deal with a deeper than enemy never before encountered. The Decians, the ones who are apparently responsible for everything that's possibly happened in Shadowrun. I don't know. This doesn't really read weird. Who's writing these? This doesn't really tell me what's going on. Basically, there's a conspiracy in the world of Shadowrun, and your player characters have discovered it, and you've got to do things to prevent the possible Shadowrun apocalypse from happening, is what I'm getting out of this. $50 for a Shadowrun adventure dealing with the potential end of the Shadowrun universe. I don't know. This just doesn't really make sense. From Exalted Funeral, we have HTOPOS Apocalypse, a surf punk piracy in a drowned world for Dungeon Crawl Classics or Neon Lords of the Toxic Overlords, or simply just anything D20. $12 where you are surf punk pirates in a post-apocalyptic future where the ice caps melted and drowned the earth. So think Waterworld. You travel around in your cool boats, looking for remnants of the old world, raiding supply ships, battling crazed sea-based mutants, and doing sick tricks with dinosaurs. It's got dinosaurs. It's got, okay, again, Sunken World, Islands, Waterworld, such an unappreciated classic film. Dennis Hopper and the Smokers. You know, I mean, people say it sucks, but the Waterworld stunt show at Universal is still one of the most popular attractions. So obviously people secretly love Waterworld. So what's not to love? $12 for all my favorite things. From Caesar Inc., we have Doom Song for $64. This is a original system, hardcover rules. It's a grim world of medieval horror undergoing an apocalypse where the PCs are the only one who can... Bonk, bonk, bonk. Another one. I don't know about you, but I am done with, considering I just wrote a grim dark superhero game, I'm done with grim world of medieval horror undergoing an apocalypse. How many apocalypses can the medieval world suffer? Because these seems to be a dime a dozen. Look, Caesar Inc., I don't want to bag on you in your game, but I don't know. Is this still a market that people want to play in? There are so many of these. And I think with the real world becoming very grim dark, we kind of want to see games about the opposite, just fun adventure, Saturday morning cartoon goofiness. That's what I want to play in my D&D game. From Tomkin Press, we have the Sundered Isles for Ironsworn. Ironsworn and Starforged Ironsworn are the solo play role-playing game. You can play it with yourself. You can play it with yourself and your friend. You can play with a whole group. It's underappreciated, but apparently an amazing system, especially if you're interested in solo play. It's 2-ring bound books. Don't see 2-ring bound books much anymore. And you get a deck of poker cards. $37 gets you the guidebooks, and $17 gets you the deck. I think we know everything about it. It's pirates. It's oceans. Looks we got a little steampunk going on. It's Iron Souls, Pirates of the Caribbean, naval battles, seafaring, wealth and treasure, dinosaur, pirate, haunted island. All my favorite things. From Lock Battle Mats, we have a terrain map. These are $50 terrain maps with reusable stickers. I do like the reusable stickers idea, but they're not as reusable as you guys think. They're more like use them once and then hope for the best. Still, it's a very clever idea. $50 though for battle maps. Basically, you're paying for the stickers, and remember Shrinky Dinks, or just you peel the sticker off, you put it on, and you peel it off again and hope for the best. But hey, battle maps are great. $50 for battle maps seems a little pricey, especially since you can find battle maps online for free. But it's reusable. It's got the stickers. As long as you take care of the stickers in the battle mat, you could reuse them a couple times, right? But after a while, you're just like, yeah, it's staying there. And I don't know. Maybe sticker technology has improved. I love stickers, so it's not like I can say anything bad about it. It's stickers. Though 50 does seem to be a little pricey. But yeah, I have nothing to say about this. It's all my favorite things. Of course, I'm going to love this. On the other hand, no, stop. I don't want to. Look, my personal preferences aside, I want every single solitary of you game creators to succeed. I want my games to succeed. I want you all to be the next $1 million Shadowrun, Shadowdark, Shadow Pact, whatever Kickstarter, right? I want Caesar Inc. to succeed, right? Especially now with the whole diamond thing. It's a great open Wild West for independent game creators again, which is awesome. We're getting back to that 1980s, early OGL, Wild West, zine, punk rock DIY mentality that brought me and us some of the best games and some of my favorite games. That said, $70 for another grim dark fantasy. We have so many grimdark fantasies out already. I'd rather see this Waterworld, punk Waterworld with dinosaurs for $12. I love this. Shadowrun Apocalypse. I don't know. And I have no idea what this is. The first one, very simple. Again, love it. Island, volcanoes, natives, 0-level grinder, dinosaurs, dragon, everything I love. Second one, no idea what you're saying. No idea what this is. I think it's an adventure. Might be a whole game. Maybe it's basically the DCC version of Paranoia, possibly. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. these two don't really make sense. But this one, yes, 100% yes. Doesn't matter. It's pirates. Of course, I'm going to say yes. Could be the worst game in the world. It's pirates. I'm predisposed. Just love anything with pirates and dinosaurs and islands. It's my favorite take on the genre. That's everything that's at your game store this week, if you're lucky enough to have a game store. But don't take my Super Bowl word for it. Steve and I would like to remind you to, again, please call ahead to make sure these games are in stock at your friendly local game store. And if they're not in stock, please, can you ask them to special order it, because they need your support. I know I say this every week, and I'm going to keep saying it every week. Now is the most important time for you to support your game shop if you are lucky enough to have one, because otherwise you end up like me, where you live in a town where there are 6 game shops, all of which basically carry Funko Pops and a couple jigsaw puzzles. And the only place to get anything closely related to Dungeons and Dragons or D20 or fantasy or whatever is the little shelf at Target that occasionally has a Dungeons and Dragons and dice on it. That's it. That's all I have. The next nearest is 2 towns over. So if you don't want your town to end up like my town, please, if you have a friendly local game store, support them. Doesn't take much. Just buy a dice, buy a figure, buy an old copy of Dragon magazine, buy a stuffy for your niece or nephew, buy a patch, just a snack. Help them keep the doors open and the lights on so they do not have to face the inevitable Funko Pop heat death of the universe. All right, I'm done with my soapbox for the day. No, wait, I'm not.
Roll the dice and ride the wave. Quest and dragons, the news we crave. Under neon lights we take a stand. Knights and wizards across the land.